Yeah, we do have a high-end build today, and this actually is one that we did not plan. This is a good example of a PC Bros customer that brought a build to us and that he wanted us to build. I don't even think he knew we had a YouTube channel because I told him we were going to stream. He goes, "Oh, wow, that's really cool."
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, shout out to Tanner. Sent us, came over with a 4090 and 1300K in the Y60 red versions. This is gonna be a very sleek build. Very excited. But yeah, RTX 4090, 13900K. How much RAM is this? 64, 32? What are we working with? 32. So it's 32.
I mean, honestly, it makes more
Respectable.
sense than 64.
Respectable. Two 990 Pro Gen 4 SSDs. Are these both 2 terabytes? My goodness, my man, with storage.
Isn't that's what we did for that one, right? Whose build was that? Oh yeah, the white one that we still need to put literally the other build. Yes. Yeah, so this build's really similar. The guy said that he got his motivation and picked all the parts from the white 4090 build we did. Now, fun little side story is that white 4090 build. I know a lot of people we had people questioning because of how close it was to the glass. I did a lot of temp testing, and the long story short is the card never does overheat because it has really good thermal throttle control. But it does get up to about close to 90 C. The glass gets extremely hot to the touch, but it never overheats. It just barely cools itself enough. So I decided to call this guy and let him know, like, hey, just a heads up, like, it sits really low to the glass, close to the glass. Are you gonna be cool with that? And he was like, oh, honestly, man, like my current build, I play with the glass off anyways. He's like, I'll just do that. I was like, wow, all right.
Glass off build.
It's a glass off, homie.
We get all that airflow then.
Hey, Cannoli, what's the cost of this build? The cost of this build, if I had to guess, I mean, so we're going to be charging, I always tell people for a custom build, so if you're wondering what PC Bros charges, Matt and I are building it on stream, which doesn't cost anything extra. Generally, for Windows 11 or Windows 10 Pro, installed, tested, activated, we test temps, we build the PC for you, we cable manage it, like basically everything perfect. Out the door, you're looking at about $100 to $200 in labor with KY sales tax, which is just 6%. So if I had to guess, this one's probably gonna be a little more towards the top of the ladder because it's high-end. It's gonna take a lot more testing and everything. So it'll probably be closer to the 200 mark, but I think he'll be happy with it. I did tell the guy, and he said he's used to having lots of RGB software. I was like, you know, you are gonna have, let's see, Corsair. You're gonna need the, what is Asus? Is it ROG Ally or whatever?
Seen these many cables before?
No. Is that? Do you remember what does Asus use for their RGB? Is it ROG?
I don't remember what it's called.
I don't remember, but yeah. So he'll need Corsair, the Asus software to control the RAM and the motherboard. That'll probably need the MSI software.
He's gonna need a software city.
Ping 4060 Ti and 13400F with a monitor. For $850 USD on Facebook Marketplace. So that's a whole PC, right? I mean, if that's a whole PC, I don't really even need to know the rest of the specs. As long as it's built well and it works, that's a good deal.
We got some LL120s.
Just the whole PC? I would say, yeah.
There's some expensive ones.
I mean, the PC alone, I'm gonna give you an idea. At PC Bros, a PC with a 4060 Ti and a 13400F, if it's built really well and the specs make sense with our 1-year warranty and Windows and everything, that would definitely be over $1,000. Like probably by, how much is a 4060 Ti right now?
4060 Ti's are $400.
Yeah, I mean, and the CPU I think is still like $250 or almost $3. So
yeah, so right there, you're at minimum you're probably in like the $900 to build yourself range, but that'd be pushing it.
But obviously, it is a Facebook build, and man, I will tell you, every single build that we've gotten from Facebook, you're also going to see a video, which I don't think is live yet, right? But
no, it went live yesterday.
Okay.
The Discord
well,
one.
yeah, the Discord one, like, long story short, any time that we've ever bought a PC used, if it is a good deal, it is, I promise you it's a good deal.
And also, I'd be
reason.
very skeptical of a build that has a new GPU and new CPU like that, because clearly it's either someone who bought it and something went wrong, or they are an actual flipper that's just buying stuff to make PCs and flip. And at that point, I mean, yeah, you might get a good deal, but I would imagine the profit margins would be a lot higher for someone who's actually flipping computers. So I feel like there's something wrong there.
Yeah, I just would go into it very skeptical, basically. Not saying to pass it up, but just don't get your hopes up and really check that computer out.
So the issue with the 4090 adapters was people were not fully seating in the cable, and sometimes they'd have builds where it was pushing up on the glass and having it like bend a little bit, and that was causing some sort of melt issue. I know they I think on some newer 49s and 48s, they changed the way the connector actually clicks in, so it's less likely to happen. If you guys got 10K budget for Micro Center, what would each of you buy? Like, you each get 10K. Spending 10K at Micro Center.
I'm not gonna lie, for 10K, I would not only do my own setup, I would do mine here too. I really like my PC here though.
You know what I would do? I would get because I think they have some. If I had to stay at home, I would go through and just get top of the line computer first. Just top of the line computer, rebuild, maybe spend like $4,000 at most. And then from there, I would see if they had like home theater stuff and build out like a little home theater setup where like nice cool projector and all that sort of stuff. Or a racing sim would be pretty cool to have.
You'd actually want a racing sim?
I think it's just kind of, I mean, if I had that money to spend, I wouldn't spend my own personal money on it, but I was like, I had to spend it, like maybe. So.
Yeah, I can't even cap. Like one thing that I think I would probably do if, I don't know if Micro Center has these or if you could even get them online and let's say that counted. Mm-hmm. I really like the idea of, I've seen how you can now get L-shaped, like flexi spot style desk. Cool. Man, I hate it because like I love my desk, but at the same time, especially for the streams, it's a very uncomfortable seating position.
Yeah.
And also I do like the idea of being able to stand up here and there. It's just so weird because the desk is just shaped odd, and because of my monitor setup, they're kind of off to the right, so I have to sit like in the corner for me to be able to.
You're so excited for your L shape, and then you're just like, I don't know.
It's one of those things where like I do love it, but I wish it was designed a little bit differently, and I honestly think I could fix it. I just haven't.
If you want to see our office gaming setups, we have the office tour on the YouTube channel Space Chicken. Our at-home setups, I don't think we've done much. I haven't done one of my new home office, so that might be a DIY video at some point. I'll be able to watch you guys on stream on weekdays. I'll be able to watch during the week because of school. Yeah, and a lot of people are starting back at school, so our summer audience is slowly dwindling. R.I.P.
We're back to the old people.
The old people, only the boomers, like Jay Dorsey.
It's heavy. God
damn. High-end Maximus hero boards.
Rog.
I wanna be a hero. This music's a little,
Yes.
Here comes the gorilla.
No, it's really the gorilla. See, like the SpongeBob one.
Oh, dude, that shit was scary.
Alright, first words, guys. Headphone users, prepare yourself. Turn your volume down right now.
Oh.
The red wine. Are you?
God. I didn't know his reaction would be, but I didn't think it'd be this.
I saw his face. He's just like, I'm gonna speak.
I'm not gonna speak.
I heard you've been eating Zach's chair slowly.
I've been gnawing on it. I've been eating it up. Bro, why right there?
I don't know.
It's easy
because he's excited to see you.
I didn't notice until today when I was getting out of the
Like people
car.
get hard,
Can I, as a
people just
joke,
form
went to
holes
poke
in
my
their
butt and it
pants.
went straight in that hole, and I was like, ah!
Oh my god!
You got finger. You got finger
I
blasted.
did. I got
Sick.
Those fans are nice.
Those are the LL.
Set it to red. Set it to red.
I can't right now.
No, you're useless.
I have long sleeves today to be like.
I don't know, I mean,
Man,
one thing I'm
what's
kind of
this?
thinking is if it's worth maybe flipping those LL fans. Because of the rings.
Oh.
I know it won't be like as optimal, but he's gonna have to pay them off.
I don't know.
I just feel like it would look so much better.
Whatever you think, if we want to do all exhaust. I mean, it has some intake on the bottom.
Yeah, it'd be intake. Yeah, I think that'd be.
My palm is not going to do it.
Can you slap it fast enough to make it not go off then?
You know why? You know
So
why,
they
Matt?
used to call you out. You're just obsessed with yourself.
He's like,
Maybe I'll take a note.
Alright, we'll find somebody to raid, guys.
Now that we've all gone feral.
Jelly.
It's one. You know, I walked in today. I was like, it's gonna be a good day today. I felt really good today driving in.
That's
And then
what
I come
said.
in and I go, and I'm like,
we
great.
were honking. We were goosing.
You know, I now I remember what I did for my impression of you immediately was that was it. It was, I thought today was gonna be a good day. I said it too, and I thought it was gonna be a good day today, but it turns out it's not gonna be a good day.
I lost all my CS:GO games.
I think I had a dream last night where I D-ranked in CS. I think
Did it make
just came
Wait,
back to
was
me,
it a
man.
dream or was it real?
No, it was real. It was not. It was a dream.
Man, this sounds like a walrus. Is that what a walrus sounds like? Do it again.
Okay, that sounds like a walrus.
Look like a walrus.
Alright, guys.
Thank you.
Rain Slack Jeff in 5 seconds.
Yeah, guys, hope you all enjoy. We'll be live tomorrow morning. Same thing. Probably a lower end build, hopefully. See you guys later. Peace out.
Later.